see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
So far, so my, huh?
I see skies.
Yeah. Boy, isn't it for us, take the time to see the blue sky and feel what's in the air. Holidays, Christmas Day, what it means to us. For so many of us, Christians, Jews, atheists, Buddhists, Hindu, everybody, man, we're all thinking about this time of year to celebrate and celebrate in our own way. And that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. All right. Well, the haiku. The haiku for this time of year, huh? The winter bird sings. Songs of mating, peace and joy. Fly high with Christmas. Yeah. Fly high with Christmas. 575. Haiku. So here, this time of year, things become so evident, we get into a time where we're recalling the past, the things we've done, the things we haven't done, the things we want to do, and the things we should have done. But screw that. Ain't no should, We've done everything right, and we move ahead together. And now, with this I Ching reading for the week of December 25th, 2017, 7 days till next year. Uh-oh, that's really something, huh? So here we are. What we've drawn is we've come to number 47. Number 47, which is kun, confinement. Above is open, dui. Below is kan, moving over the gorge, moving over the precipice that we all know that we sometimes face, huh? The wisdom for this time: bring old relationships to a close, dismiss sadness, gather energy for a bold move. You're in a state of confinement, and words will not set you free. Not this time. No silver tongue, no gold tongue, no fork tongue, but no tonguing it at all is going to make things better or change it. You're feeling the changes is coming, and now as you open to this change, you're going to benefit. But be cautious. During times like these, of those attempting to sway you with words of praise or offers of precisely what it is you've wanted, what you've dreamed of. There's been a breakdown in the code that is within language. You've made great efforts to communicate clearly and to purify your intentions and your intuition. And your work's been good. The work has been good, but now you kind of hit your limit. Take a breath and feel that one, huh? If ever being advised to chill out, now is the time. For if you were to proceed in your present state of mind, that state of intellectual and emotional exhaustion, you would not only be confined as you've been feeling, you'd get caught in a trap that time alone would not release you, not for a very long time. And the ties that bind you would tighten, like the muscles in your neck and the tension in your belly. Feel it, man. These are the hallmarks and the messages as you pass through what could be called a canal of birth. The birthing, now, and it kind of fits, is that of a new and improved self, free of stale patterns that serve you no more. In the preceding lessons of the Ching, hexagrams, there's been great credence placed on being in your truth, in your communications with tribe, family, associates, relationships, and that's good. And it's even sage advice at certain junctures of time. But this is a changing time. And the cycle that's been difficult has contained many benefits, but it's come to an end. You're at the end. This is the earthly cycle that's ended. That cycle that's called on you to be honest, forthright, and to communicate with clarity so that you can move toward and you can achieve goals for yourself and goals for the greater good. Man, look to being of service over these times, That's a component of life. Life without service is no life at all. Now, while in this current period of confinement and faced with adversity, you feel you should have the ability, because of your attention to the process, to speak all the right words that would embody your ideas and should, in a perfect world, carry you to the next stage of development and set you free. But as this cycle ends, your words are not heard or ignored, and if they are heard, they're misconstrued. And to your listeners, these words take on opposite meanings. It's confusing, You intend to mean something, and you say it, and what you get back is that you said something that ain't it. That's opposite of what you're feeling. This is what that statement is. The code is breaking down. That's what it means. The code within language is breaking down. And if you were to proceed now using your words to pave the way, you'd surely hit obstacle after obstacle, and the state of intellectual and emotional exhaustion that you are in would manifest as a physical illness, as an emotional, a spiritual breakdown. You see, it's not illusion that aspects of the life force are bottled up now, and the feeling that they must somehow be released. This is very real. At this time, look in a different direction, beginning by looking inward for the very sustenance that you need to continue. It's not going to come from outside advice. It's not going to come from books or lectures or priests or shamans. This is a time where you got to come to the time of you trust your intuitive sense. And also, it's a time of great risk. And it's risk that can exact great change. For it is great change that lies before you. You see, this is a turning point. An important one when across the board there's so much to consider. There are places that appear to be doing well, yet other areas seem dry and confined, hopeless even. Kun has appeared now because of difficulties that have in the past caused you to despair, caused you to be sad, caused you to feel depressed. It's okay. This is where the message of this hexagram is of great assistance. Know that this situation, which is omnipresent, is temporary, and that the assistance needed to regain the proper life flow that will replenish you emotionally, spiritually, physically, is within reach. It's so close. It is, in fact, within. Yeah. The only way that relief is going to find you now is for you to take the time to rest, to recreate, to breathe, remain positive, be in your practice, knowing that this is the end of an exhausting cycle and the beginning of a new, enlivened, and exciting one. In fact, it's a renewal of life and renewal of the life force. Your truth now will be made evident, not by words, but by actions. You will benefit by using your will in all situations that are confronting you, for it's your willpower, that is your greatest ally as you begin to break through what has been binding and suppressing you. It's a great frustration, man, when your words are not heard, and knowing the words you heard from others are often bullshit, and you can't trust them at face value. These are challenging times as you are regaining strength and remembering and coming to know your sense of purpose. Stillness is most important now. In stillness, make your plan, for you must have a plan, and look inward for the strength to continue. This is where your greatness will be found. The way to gain your strength, the strength that will release your chi, your life force, your prana, is to undertake a plan of rest and recuperation. Plan this time of recouping your energy and strength as you would plan a battle. Make it well thought out, make it organized, and don't leave any place open where you could be caught unaware by whatever's circling out there, a person, a situation, whatever it is. Take care of business, man. Once this commitment is made, all will begin to fall into place. In recovery, creativity and abundance will follow. Rest in this situation. This might mean a literal resting time, or it could simply be a retreat from trying to fix what's going wrong. Man, trying to change people's minds or make an old way of thinking work for you, it's not going to happen right now. The current cycle is swiftly changing. And be assured that the light needed to remove oppression and to recuperate from exhaustion is here. You'll reap positive results from being in confinement. Doesn't feel great while you're experiencing oppression, but when dealt with properly, you will breed great and useful creativity in the plan for your success and in honing your craft. You will and must change your way of handling obstacles and old and tired ways of thinking. Above all, do not let this confinement create anger, as anger is the food for the negative ego and will cause you to become cynical or strike out by being vicious and without compassion. And that's going to make it, you'll spin down into a sand pit, quicksand. If you take that road, this road of being cynical and vicious, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it. And you're not going to be able to benefit from these teachings that are given to you now by the wisdom that can be accessed within while enduring in this precious time. In your rest and retreat, you will begin to hear, understand, and to speak the code of the new language that will emerge in this coming cycle. This will put you at the forefront, at the head of the class. While others remain in their struggle, their conflict, and their drama, you're going to be out of it. In this cycle, wordless actions are what will be of great benefit, and you will learn when not to speak and to hear beyond words to the underlying truth held in the unspoken code. This is a lesson in understanding. You see, it unlocks mysteries, the mysteries of the universe that have been held as secrets before by priests and shamans and sages for eons. As your planet is moving into a glorious new age of enlightenment, lessons like these are coming to you and they will integrate as you change your way of thinking. That's so important. Changing your way of thinking, changing the way you speak, listening and listening and listening and listening. In these times, you will have the opportunity to access help from unexpected places. Ask for help if you need it, maybe, and with no expectations. You're going to leave old, stale relationships behind. You're going to move forward into your understanding of your sense of purpose and in forming new, positive associations. Look deep into yourself. You'll find the strength needed to continue as you reflect in stillness. If you're in a relationship and things are happening, you might want to leave it behind. Well, examine it. Maybe you got to leave aspects of it behind and come to a place of repair and truth. Oftentimes, that's the fact as you look deep within. If you feel in these days ahead a broken or a troubled heart, embrace it. Stay steady. It's suffering, Suffering always gives way to greatness and joy if you stand fast. This is the way. This is the Tao. You'll find many blessings in holiday times of ritual and celebration. So don't stand on the sidelines, man. Jump in. Sing the songs. Dance the dance. Be joyous. Love can be your guide as you trust and open to let yourself be loved. Yeah. Song I love at this time of year. It speaks for all times of the year, I think, in many ways. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Yeah, a little Christmas song, huh? Not bad. Not bad. I want you all to know how much love I send you from where I am and from what I'm doing. How much I love this work. How much I love it that we can all meet and have thought that's close to the same, and finding our brothers and our sisters. If you're near the desert, take a walk in the desert. If you're in the mountains, you're near the mountains, take a walk in the mountains. If you're in the city, man, take a walk in the city. Bring your light. Let that love light shine, man. It's Christmas. Let it happen. Let it happen. Yeah. In la kesha lakin. I am the other you. And I like it that way. Namaste, my sisters. You sweet goddesses of light, as you emerge, as the matriarchy begins to roll. Namaste, my brothers, as we come to the place of honoring the cycle, being the protector, being the lover, with an open heart, putting control back into your pocket, and walking the walk, and talking the talk of the new code that we talked about. That code? Why, man, that's the code of love. Okonoya, Onkuchenama, Gentamaya Keisho Ya. In La Kesha Lakin. Love the one you're with.